Hi everyone, I'm Nicola Juice, and in this video, I'll be showing you my collectible minifigure series for the Batman films made by Christopher Nolan, which I think are pretty great. Let's start. The first character in this series is Batman. This figure is mainly based on the Dark Knight suit, as LEGO already made the Batman Begins outfit in the Tumblr set. On his torso, arms and legs, he has accurate printing with various tones of grey details. He has two facial expressions, one where he has the more classic white eyes LEGO always uses, and another where he has more accurate looking eyes that can be seen through the closed holes. It will look weird with the mask off though. He has one of the new Batarangs in gunmetal grey. Here's the Joker, one of the best performed villains in cinema history. As LEGO already made a great version of Heath Ledger character in the Tumblr set, I decided to make a new version of him with some slight changes. Instead of Anakin's hair, he uses Mad Eye Moody in olive green. He has his iconic hexagon shirt under the vest, some shoe printing, the classic Joker card, and his well-known knife. His alternate expression is a laughing face, as seen in the interrogation scene from Dark Knight. Next up is Bruce Wayne. He uses Han Solo's hair, a striped suit, and a dark red tie. His accessory is a new glass piece introduced in the Harry Potter series 2, with a transparent dark red stud representing an alcoholic drink. I shouldn't mention because LEGO will never make it. It's wine. Next is the trusty Commissioner Jim Gordon. He uses Superman's hair in reddish brown, some blue coloring for the shirt and the tie, and has leg printing. I used Sirius Black face as a base, as they're both played by Gary Oldman. His accessories are a pistol and a Gotham City Police Department mug. The following minifigure represents Michael Caine. I mean Alfred Pennyworth. Overall, he has a pretty basic formal suit, and his accessory is Rachel's posthumous letter. One of the most prominent things here is his new hair, that's shorter than the widow's peak or the Robin hair, being a more faithful representation of an old man's hairstyle. I may or may have not stolen this hair from another designer, but that doesn't matter. Let's keep moving on. Here's Gotham White Knight, who got born and became Two-Face, one of my favorite figures in the series. And despite his simplicity, I really enjoyed making his scars and bone daggers. He obviously has his iconic coin, but this time is the scarred version of it. He has also a gun and a new half hair. I think it's a bad name to be honest. Slightly based on Anakin's hair. Next we have one of the most controversial characters in the trilogy. That would be John Blake. Or should I say Robin? Anyways, he uses the party boy's hair in black, has a very neutral facial expression, and a dark blue jacket printing. His accessory is one of the Ultra Agent's gun in dark grey. In 8th spot we have
Gotham's Reckoning Bane.
I'm really happy with how this figure came out, being that we have a not so accurate version of him in the Dark Knight Rises set. This was a huge improvement. He wears his now iconic fur coat that was also featured in the Lego Batman movie. The mask and armor's colors are now accurate. He has some nice boot printing in the legs, and his accessory is a broken Batman cowl, as he already
Broke his spirit and his body.
Then next we have Catwoman. She comes with a brand new hair, similar to Sheeta's from the Wonder Woman 84 set, and a new piece that attaches to the hair and works in a similar way as the spy hair from Series 16. It can be either the cat ears tiara or the goggles she uses while she's driving the Batmobile. She also uses the utility belt in gunmetal gray, and her accessory is a blue diamond. Moving on, we have Morgan Freeman's character, Lucius Fox. He uses Finn's hair in dark gray. He has some square detailing in the torso, and his accessories are a laptop and a tumbler bourbon. I really had a fun time designing his face, trying to capture Morgan Freeman's facial features, like the iconic freckles he always has. In 11th place, we have one of the best but most underused villains in the movies, that is Dr. Jonathan Crane, or the Scarecrow. He has a new mask with printing and an extra hairpiece for the Doctor himself. As you can see, I picked the tan straitjacket because having another character with a formal suit in a series that is already serious is way too boring for me, I think. Because a lot of the characters already have the same kind of outfits. Last thing is that the power bust he has in his left hand represents when he ejects the fear gas out of his hand. Next minifigure is the immortal Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, or whatever it's spelled like. He uses the dog trainer's hair with some white streaks at the sides. His facial features resemble a lot to Qui-Gon Jinn. He has an armor piece there, and his accessory is a black katana. Moving on, here's Rachel Dawes. She uses Elizabeth Swann hairpiece, and while her facial expression resembles Katie Holmes, her dress is similar to the one she wears in the second movie. Her accessory is a flat stud representing a pin that says "I believe in Harvey Dent." The next figure is another version of the Bat Vigilante, that is Batman in his prototype suit from Batman Begins. As you can see, I use the Tumbler's torso as a base, as they're basically the same suit, just this one has some straps on it. The accessory he has is his grappling hook, built with the Overwatch gun and a hook in grey. One of the last minifigure in the series is another version of our favorite clown, is Nurse Joker. He uses Black Widow's hair, and his face shows him with an annoyed expression when he can detonate the bombs. As I didn't include the bank robbery version in the series, one of his accessories is the clown mask he wears at the start of the movie. The other accessory is a bomb detonator. Last in the series is Talia al Ghul, or Miranda Tate, as she is presented on the movie. At the start, I thought I was going to have a hard time designing her dress, but then at the time of drawing the figure, it was pretty fun. She uses the short ponytail hair, has some plain legs, and has a new printed cloth skirt-piece. Her dress in the strips has various Chinese-like patterns, and her accessory is another bomb detonator built with a lightsaber hilt and a flat transparent stud. So that wraps up the entire series, guys. Here's the checklist. I was planning on doing this since May, just after I upload the Spider-Man video. You can check that out if you want. And I think it turned out great. This has been one of the quickest CMF that I've ever done. I finished it on a week because I did 3 figures per day. So I hope you liked the video, guys. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I have some other content planned for October, like a October pack and a spooky series coming in Halloween. I will really love to hear your opinions down below in the comment section. My name is Nicola Gallus, and we'll see you in the next video.